Back on December 9th, the church celebrated the Feast of Our Lady of Guadalupe, patron of the Americas, and especially revered by the Catholic Latino community. Recently, the Hispanic community of Pope John XXIII movement hosted a retreat day in Pittsfield. The theme, Get Up and Walk. Nick Morganelli was present and has the story.
St. Mark's Parish in Pittsfield was the location for the semi-annual retreat of Movimiento Juan XXIII, which is a movement started over 50 years ago in Puerto Rico to bring people back to their faith and to the church.
Movimiento Juan XXIII is we need to involve in the community. That's helped me to involve more the community and bring the community together. We move the community, we move the people, we move every activity we have in church.
Milagro leads by example, being active in religious education, Meals on Wheels for the homebound, and singing.
This is the building, this is the church, very beautiful, but I'm not sure. I need to bring my experience, my faith to people outside too, and that's what we need to do.
Father Chris is enthused about the Hispanic community's involvement not only here at St. Mark's, but in the community as well.
They are a vibrant, faithful group, the Hispanic and Latino community here at St. Mark's. And they add a great deal to the church and their retreats that they're able to have twice a year. Part of what the John XXIII movement does is outreach to the community. And we do that here at St. Mark's as well, so I think it's a nice complement to that.
Benjamin Santiago, one of the ministry's leaders, tells us about the theme of this fall retreat.
Get up and walk.
There were several talks to teach, but also personal witness testimonies to one's faith. Benjamin became emotional, sharing his personal faith story with the group that included growing up with divorced parents.
I was one of those people that moved to Ontario, went and get out of the street and bring them home, bring them to God. I'm one of those because I come from a divorced parents, and that was when I was 2 or 3 years old. My mom said no more. She was gonna abortion, and God didn't want that.
Benjamin explained how his father didn't know how to express love to him, but God took care of that need.
So the Lord gave me those hugs that I needed, and I want to give that hope to my son. I don't want to do the same thing. Every time I talked about that, I get emotional.
There were also skits that were used to relate biblical stories to the lives of those in attendance. The story of the prodigal son showed God's mercy in the love of a father and how Christ can change hearts and lives. The day ended with rosary, holy hour, and adoration.
Dios te salve María, llena de gracia, el Señor es contigo. Bendita tú eres entre todas las mujeres, y bendito sea el fruto de tu vientre, Jesús.
Santa María, Madre de Dios, ruega por nosotros pecadores, ahora y en la hora de nuestra muerte.
Christ, is the foundation. And when we can have things like a holy hour or adoration as part of the retreat experience, I think that really helps us to both connect to the Lord, but also remembering that we are created to praise God. And that is part of adoration, praising the Lord and being in His presence.
Mi mayor deseo es que toda la comunidad hispana regrese aquí a nuestra iglesia, que es hermosa, además de que nuestro Padre Celestial nos espera siempre con los brazos abiertos.
Vaya con Dios. Feeding the hearts and faith of the people in Pittsfield. For Real to Real, I'm Nick Morganelli.
Thanks, Nick. The faith of our Latino brothers and sisters is certainly inspiring.